Hello everyone, my name is SgtRedPhoenix and today we're going to be looking at the Kingston HyperX 120GB 3K SSD. For any of you unboxing buffs, there'll be a little bit unboxing video down the bottom right hand corner of your screen just about now. Now before I get into this review, this isn't going to be a really highly technical review, and really the reason for that is really my audience, or you guys. Some of you guys are quite into PC building, some of you aren't, so I really don't want to fill it with jargon and that a lot of this you won't understand and it'll just go in one ear and out the other. So the first thing most of you guys will be asking, well, what the hell is an SSD? Well, an SSD, or solid state hard drive, by definition, is a solid state drive is that something that uses data storage using solid state memory to hold persistent data. The easiest comparison I can make to this, or the closest comparison, is RAM. If you want to know what RAM is, I'll leave a couple of links below so you can read up on that. So the particular drive I'm going to be reviewing today is the 120GB SSD. The HyperX 3K one does come in 4 variations. It comes in 90GB, the 120 I'm going to be reviewing, 240 and 480. The only thing that differs between these is that the 90, 120 and 240 does have the same sequential read and write speeds. The higher 480 has a slightly less read-write speed, but it's not really significant in that you wouldn't really notice it. The second thing you're likely going to ask is, well, what's the difference between an SSD and a traditional hard drive? Why should I invest in one of these? There are a significant few reasons why you should invest in an SSD. The first and primary one is the easiest, which is performance. Two main applications used for SSD that a lot of people use just now is one, to either load your operating system, or two, to load hard drive intensive games such as ARMA. The particular application I used for this one was to load my operating system. Now, before I transferred, I did a clean build of Windows onto my SSD. My load time from cold boot, which is completely off, not been switched on, to desktop took 31 seconds. Now you may think that's pretty fast. From cold boot to being actually usable on the desktop was 31 seconds. Now after I put Windows on my SSD, I can go from cold boot to desktop in 18 seconds. That's just under half the time. Now loading Windows is great, 18 seconds is fantastic, but what else can I do and why should I invest my money? And especially in this type of drive. Now there are a few things you need to take into consideration when purchasing an SSD. One is being your motherboard itself, making sure you have the right hardware. I'll leave my system specs below. I did mention previously that the hard drive is capable of up to 555MB sequential read-write speed. My personal PC was capable of 450, which is an absolute phenomenal read-write speed. This gives me an ability to open multiple applications very quickly, and also means I can get a lot more done within my day. Out with YouTube, there is a lot of stuff I do on my home PC which involves work, which means I need something that's very responsive to multiple applications quite quickly. Need to be responsive, especially when I need to get something in a hurry. The other thing, what a lot of you guys, especially new subscribers, may be asking is, why the hell should we take PC advice from you? Well, the answer is really, this is my job. I worked in IT for roughly around, about 10, 11 years now. Yes, I'm not old, but yeah, I'm not far off. So this is my field. This is my field of expertise. And there's also a little army of YouTubers who basically confirm I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, go buy this blooming drive. So this has been a very brief and unusual review. Would I recommend this drive personally? Hell yeah. Anyone that buys a new rig, I always tell them, buy an SSD, get Windows on an SSD or your operating system of choice. And the sole reason for that is performance. A lot of games nowadays are becoming hard drive dependent, and some of the 7200 RPM drives, you can get higher RPM, but they do cost an absolute arm and a leg. RPM, sorry, is reads per minute. I was trying not to make this review very technical. I'm aware that a lot of you guys aren't really PC buffs, and I think if I went into a lot of detail about the read-write speeds and the type of memory it uses, it would just lose a lot of you, and you just really switch on. The whole abundance of this thing is, would I recommend this drive? And wholeheartedly I would say yes. It's a great drive, the performance is fantastic. It's also a very cool SSD. There are some that generally do get quite hot. This one's perfect. So I would thoroughly recommend it. Now, as this is a very brief and not very technical review of the actual device, if there's anything else you guys want answered, please by all means leave a question below. I'll be more than happy to answer. If you may be embarrassed, think, oh, that's maybe a stupid question, by all means drop me a private message on YouTube and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So anyways, that's been my very quick and unconventional type review. Again, I didn't want to go into much detail because I think it would just went over a lot of people's heads, and I'm not for that. I'd rather speak in a language that people can relate to. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your feedback, appreciate your comments. Please leave a like if you found the video helpful. Please leave a comment if you get any questions. As always, I've been SgtReds. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.